Welcome to episode 6 of the G.T.O podcast. Today, I got my co-host, as always,
Sam Walker.
And I'm just saying this right now, I'm announcing it right now, our new African-American female correspondent of the podcast.
Linnet Adams.
You don't have to yell. The mic's right in front of your face. All right.
We do have to yell.
I mean, you don't have to. Because when
sure.
we turn the audio up later, it's gonna be disproportionate anyway.
Right, let's not squabble, children.
I like squabbling. Anyway, I want to thank our friend Riley for making that channel art for us.
Yeah.
Her YouTube channel is Cat and Wolf Cosplay on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, go right on ahead. And I want to thank for the 9 subscribers.
9?
Yeah, we got 9 subscribers. 3 of are us.
Nope, none of them are me.
Well, it's me.
Your mother.
Jacob, his brother. Are you subscribed?
Not yet.
All right. So we got
Dante's on there too.
Dante
Rusev, not Scott.
Oh, good thing I deleted that video for anyway. So anyway,
What?
thanks for those subs. But let's start on a dark note. Let's talk about what happened this past week. Alton Sterling, a young African American male, got shot by police. And do y'all know the details of this story before we get into how we feel about it?
Okay.
There were 2 shots, a pause, and then 4 shots.
No, let's start. He was at a corner store, right?
Okay, yeah.
He was selling illegal CDs, bootleg CDs.
No. It was permission.
Yeah,
he was
been
given
doing
permission
that forever.
But it's still illegal. You get permission to kill somebody, doesn't make it legal.
But I mean, he still had a permit for it.
You have a permit to sell illegal devices. That doesn't make it right.
They've been
What we're saying
he
is
got a
that
permit
wasn't
for the CDs.
that wasn't the police call.
I know.
That got them there.
I know. I'm giving.
That has less to do with this.
All right, I'm giving you the background. You don't have to
It's
argue.
unnecessary background.
Just don't use the word illegally.
It shouldn't matter.
They've been saying it was legal.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter about his priors if.
I know. That's what I'm saying. If you let the story develop.
All right.
You don't read a book, the first page of a book, and judge that the ending sucks. Come on. Okay. So he was selling. He had a legal permit, I guess, to sell illegal DVDs, whatever. And somebody made a call. This is what I'm hearing. All right, this is what I heard. That somebody made a call the police saying that they saw him have a gun. He didn't have a gun though. Is that correct?
The call.
No.
He did have a gun, but the call was that a man in a red shirt was threatening people inside the store.
I don't know anything. All right, y'all explain it then.
He was outside the store. Storekeeper said he wasn't threatening anybody, if I remember correctly, and that this was all the biggest misunderstanding.
Hey, I'm misunderstanding it right now. But
the whole thing's just.
So he had a gun, right?
He had a gun, but he didn't pull it out.
But it's legal to carry a gun in Louisiana, though, so that doesn't matter.
If you're permitted, it's legal to carry one pretty much everywhere. I don't know if he had the concealed carry permit. Do you?
But I mean, they certainly didn't check, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it didn't check. So
true.
Anyways,
the police came, tackled him on the car or something, and then
tackled him on the ground.
Yeah, put him on the ground, and they held the gun to his chest and held his arms down, and then said, "He's got a gun, and so they just started and they fired 6 times into his chest.
And I watched that video. It's pretty disturbing.
Which one?
I watched the one from the store camera, and I watched the one from there was a person a couple people in the car right next to it, and they were filming it, and then once they started shooting, oh my god, I can't believe they just killed that kid for no reason or whatever. They killed that man. I'm like, wow. And then you see on the store camera, you see just his dead bleeding, his bleeding out body, his grabbing for his chest. You just see in that final moment him dying. I don't know. There's multiple things I take away from this. The first thing I take away is the realness of life and death. Sometimes that's really understated with our media because violence is so prevalent. That's what I got from it, but that's the main thing. What about you, Sam?
I don't know. I've tried to stay somewhat, I guess, normal. I haven't really
neutral
tried to get into it.
Yeah.
It's just freaky, and it shouldn't be happening. We shouldn't be having these conversations, at least as often as we do.
Was it because these conversations don't do anything, or is it because that it's happening way too often?
It's happening too often.
All right.
And we aren't doing much right now, just talking about it.
Well, I mean,
we shouldn't have to have these conversations.
I think this is Mom told me this morning that this is a distraction for what the real problem is.
Yeah.
And that's for you to think what that real problem is. I'm not going to say what it is.
Racism?
I'm not going to say what it is.
White people?
No, I don't think that's the real problem. There's a problem here. It needs to be solved.
Say what the problem is. Say what you think.
No,
the problem
racism is not the problem.
Then say what you think the problem
I'm not going to say what they think the problem is
Well, why would you bring it up?
because it's for the viewers to think. God, it's not everything has to
All
be
right.
answered. That's the point of this.
All right, Mark.
Well, Ned, how do you think about this?
I'm so tired of them bringing up that he was a felon with past convictions when they didn't even know him. They just saw a red guy in a shirt and just tackled him, and then it wasn't even necessary to even shoot him like that. He wasn't even reaching for the gun. They had his arms held down. Makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense, and it makes me think going into the second one about in Minnesota, your home state. You're repping that state pretty well. Mr. Philando Castile got pulled over because he had a broken tail light allegedly. I don't know if is that true?
Yeah.
So the police came up to his car, and I don't know, like it's really murky on the details between what happened when he got approached and when the video started. Because if you watch that video, it's right after he got shot 4 times in the arm, and his girlfriend was sitting right next to him.
And
the kid was in the back seat.
And the kid was in the back seat, yeah. And the girl said that he was just reaching for his license and registration, and the police, like seconds after that, said, "I told him not to reach for it." So I don't know what happened
because reportedly, Philando said he had a gun. I am legally permitted to carry this gun. I have a gun on my person, which is it's fair that he can do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the problem. But when you say that to a jumpy cop who shouldn't be jumpy,
he sounded very jumpy and scared. His voice was so shaky. He was so scared.
And
the cop was already on edge. And when you say, "I have a gun, but I'm reaching for my wallet," I don't know. It's just really, there was a lot of things that shouldn't have happened the way they did.
The way I think about this one, I think this one had a lot less to do with racism because of that. 'Cause he seemed nervous. He didn't seem like he just seemed nervous to me. Like he was a green cop.
He was definitely freaked out.
Yeah. So what about you, Linnet? You know about this one?
Yeah. She was saying that he kept telling them to put their hands up, and they did, and then he told them to reach for license and registration, and he did. He was reaching for his license and registration while also saying that he's legal he can legally carry a gun
that he has on his person.
Yes, and it's like, you told him to put their hands up, but you don't want them to reach for their license and registration like you would ask them to?
Mm-hmm.
This guy just shouldn't have been a cop.
No. Most people shouldn't be cops when you really think about it, because anyone could be one if you get through training.
No, they should all be... Not all, but he should be a cop. They just need to do things differently.
Just train them like...
If you're pulling someone over, you have them get out of the car, put their hands on, like, the thing. If you think there's a threat, you get the license out from them. You don't have them pull it out. You take it from their pocket, so you don't, like, get scared or anything. I don't know.
Yeah, there's
really different ways to handle.
You need to be a lot more aggressive, and aggression is not always violence. It's just taking charge in the matter. Because if you leave it up to them, because everyone's panicking in this situation, they don't know what to do. And then this one, I think he needs to be aggressive because he's the leader in the situation. Because he's really, you could tell when you're scared, you're not going to be rational. And when you have something that could kill somebody just to protect yourself, of course you're going to do it because you don't know what to do.
You could just not bring your gun out of your car on a routine traffic stop.
Because that's risky. What if you fall on a bank robbery all of a sudden? You have to do a chase. You need a gun.
Then you get back in the car.
Oh, you're
not chasing a car on foot.
Oh, you saying don't...
I said, like, leave it in the car.
All right.
Not leave it back in your locker, because
that would be dumb.
That's absurd.
That would be dumb. But this is reaching back to the thing that's a law, that a police can shoot if he perceives that there's a threat, not that there actually is a threat.
Technically, anyone can kill someone if they perceive there's a threat.
And that's the problem. So what do y'all think about that law? Should they have to identify these things or consider threats? And you cannot shoot unless these objective things are in their presence that are out and shown.
That's not going to stop anything.
Well, I think it will, because I think most of these cops are scared that are killing people. I think it'll mitigate a lot of it. I don't think these cops are as racist as you think.
I'm not saying they're all racist, but I'm saying if you're saying it's going to be illegal now to shoot them unless there's a definitive threat. Like you actually see the gun physically pointed at you. That's not going to stop them from getting scared and pulling the trigger. Because if they're scared, they're going to shoot.
But you tell soldiers all the time that this is a hostage situation. There's hostages in there. Do not shoot the hostage by any means. They're going to try their best not to do it. They might shoot a couple.
That's a different situation.
But
because you've got the SWAT team outside getting prepared. They're sitting outside the building. They know a general idea. They're preparing for this before they run in there. But if you're pulling someone over, you're just like, okay, it's a traffic stop. He's got a broken taillight. I'm going to go tell him. And then he says he has a gun. He's reaching behind him. You get scared. Things happen. Shouldn't have happened, but they do.
I think it was racial profiling. Like, it's a taillight. Why did they need to put their hands up? Why did they need to put their hands up in the first place?
I mean, yeah, there's some underlying, like, subconscious racial profile. I don't think it was an active thing, because in Minnesota, correct me if I'm wrong. Exactly. So,
except those two.
There are, well, yeah.
Well, there's two now. That kid and that little girl.
There are a lot of Somali immigrants in Minneapolis, but, like, as a whole, the state is not as diverse as, like, Atlanta or New Orleans, those areas of the country.
And that's what when I look at these stats, I looked at Vox.com. They had a good article about both of these, about one of them, but they had a chart saying how many white people, like percentage of white people versus black versus Hispanic, and like the whole population versus how many of them are being killed by police incarceration or being approached by them.
Yeah.
And there's about, I think it was 13% of the population is black, but 31% are being killed out of people that are being killed by police brutality, and that's more than double. For white people, it's about the same, and Hispanic it's about the same. I guess the rest are it's decreased for them. That's kind of wild though. And another stat was, if I'm a black teenage male, I have 21 times more likely to get shot and approached and killed by a policeman. So out of three of us, me and Linnet have 42 times more likely to get shot on the street than you. So enjoy that.
But I'm not male.
Oh yeah, you're black though.
Good job, Mark.
It shouldn't matter though.
No, because
it really
females
matters.
are always perceived as weaker.
I'm saying it does matter, but it shouldn't. But it does.
So tell me again, it's not about racism.
I'm not saying that.
He said that particular
I'm saying that
case.
particular one.
All right.
I'm saying I think
probably
it's all about racism to some extent, because there's like certain things that you can't control. Like if you're raised in a place that doesn't have many black people, and some people just leak ideas about black people to you, subconsciously you're just gonna attribute certain characteristics, and maybe not even that. You're just gonna be fearful because you never saw a black person really, and you only see them on TV when they're gangsters. So you're like, oh my god, this is that time. This is what I saw on TV. I better be on edge. I think it's some of that. That might sound like odd, but the media plays a big part in subconsciously conditioning us on views on other people.
Let's just nuke everybody and start fresh.
That will not. Well, okay, Hitler. That'll work out.
But the cockroaches will live.
Start fresh with them. They'll be the top dogs.
Ew. They've been around for 3 million years.
They'll be dead. It won't matter.
Oh yeah, you're right. But
we'll all be dead.
But it's gonna crawl over my body.
Again, you'll be dead.
So, what?
What if we all become ghosts and then we get to see what happens when roaches take over?
Have you ever seen a ghost before?
That would be amazing.
You ever had like no paranormal activity?
Well, I've got friends in summer school that said they've seen demons.
All right. No, how about you, Linnet?
There was this time where I was sitting in my living room and I just saw this black thing just go over the... Oh, well, they can't see it.
Why it's gotta be black, Linnet?
Because it was. It looked like a black phantom, and it just swooshed in my peripheral vision. And then when I look out in the hallway, it's not there, and it's just like, what was that?
Are you sure that wasn't just like the eye thing that people get? You never see black things floating in your eye?
It looked like a sweater just flew by me, and it was just like, I don't know what this is.
Well,
anyways,
you're being hunted.
So what about that
Dementors.
That riots that happened in Dallas where 5 or 6 policemen got shot by
6.
11 people got shot, 5 died. What, 6? The 6th one died?
It was one and then 5 more. One that they released the name of, 5 more, and then 1 was in critical. 3 were in critical last I heard.
So a 6th person died? Cause
Probably.
So far they've been just saying that 5 died.
Well, maybe 5 died. Maybe I'm jumping ahead of the gun.
Yeah, please don't kill any more police officers. We've had enough of the tragedy from last night.
But do you think... I know I'm a conspiracy theorist guy.
Okay.
I think all of this is orchestrated. Well, I don't think that, but I think it could be. This argument that could be made that this could all be orchestrated.
By the
Specifically
government?
Dallas? Because there are bomb threats across the entire city. So that could very well be orchestrated by somebody.
Well, I mean, obviously a riot is orchestrated, but I'm talking about...
No, like actual terrorism.
Yeah.
The snipers, not just the riots. Like
well, all
organized bombings.
That's obviously an organized thing. But I'm talking about like doing... It's kind of odd how these 2 shootings happen like back to back. Maybe not odd that they happen, but
in Atlanta.
That odd that they happen so publicly. Like, why were they both on video? That never happens. At least nothing I see.
It does now.
Yeah, you're right with the cop cams,
With the body cams.
I don't know.
But that doesn't matter because they're just gonna walk. They always walk. Why are we spending all that money on body cams if the cops are just gonna walk away?
Aren't there the dash cams as well?
Those have been around forever. A cop fired into a car full of children, 6 children in a van. They were pulling them over, and the mom was like, I'm gonna get to a safe area where people can see. And so a cop fires at a van of 6 children, but he misses all of them.
What a beast.
It was comically bad, it was kind of funny that someone could be that bad.
Hey, they need more training. If he had more training, he wouldn't be out there, so he wouldn't have the potential to shoot 6 kids. And if he was out there, he could probably kill all them 6 kids.
Okay.
That's a double-edged sword for you.
This isn't.
Well, this is the last episode. Have a nice day.
Go home, everybody.
Well, whatever. So it's all a sad thing, and it just makes you think, man, America's it's not that good of a country. We have all the money, all the commerce.
No, we don't.
Well, yeah. China doesn't exist. They don't matter. They don't matter. They still have emperors. All right.
Racist.
Still have emperors.
No, they don't.
Dude, it was a joke. They're stuck in the 1800s.
Racist.
See, let me tell you something. China hasn't been relevant for like a good 600 years. When they had samurais last, they still.
That was Japan.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's talk about we have
really anything.
Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go came out this week. I downloaded it.
Came out like last week in Australia.
No one cares about Australia.
I got a couple friends that got it then.
Huh?
I got a couple friends that got it then. They like rerouted their phones so they were registered in Australia.
That's dumb. There's no reason to do that. You can't just wait.
It had an easier launch there, so.
Well, no one's there.
Exactly. So you get in on the ground floor.
That proves my point. That proves my point that I made before the podcast, that all these internet games are subject to how many people are going to play them. So you can't blame the terrible launch of any game that's dependent on servers, because it's your fault. So take that.
If you live in Australia, 1, how'd you find this video? Please stop looking for me. 2, let us know if you had any problems with Pokemon Go.
And 3, tell me how racist I am.
Very.
So I played it. I played it in the comfort of my own home. I didn't have to walk outside. And I caught 5 Pokemon. I got a Squirtle, got a Slowpoke, Oddish. I got a Squirtle, even though there's turtles here, right? There's turtles in New Orleans.
Yeah, there are turtles pretty much everywhere.
What's a Slowpoke? Like, what's the equivalent of a Slowpoke in real life? Is that it's a water swimming mammal?
Platypus.
No.
Really?
It doesn't have a tail like a platypus.
True.
I saw the Oddish, even though I never seen a radish grow in the South, or I never seen a mandrake, if you know what that is.
Yeah, kind of.
What else I caught? I caught a rattata. There's a lot of rats here.
It's a salamander and a hippopotamus. A salapotamus. A hippomander.
That's gross.
It's a hippomander.
I seen a lot of lizards here, so maybe that makes sense. I don't know. And it had Pidgey I caught. There's definitely a lot of pigeons here.
Ooh.
So, and it seemed I played for like 20 minutes, I guess, walking around my own house. And it's exactly what I expected to. It has my camera viewing my house with a Pokemon overlay. I mean, what did I say about this game before?
Someone was gonna get hit. Oh wait, no, that was me. Someone's gonna get hit by a car.
I think everyone said that, but what did I say? I think I said something to the effect
Something about drugs.
that this game's gonna be lame, and you better not complain about it because it's exactly what everyone thought it was gonna be.
That's what you said about Mighty Number 9.
No, I said
No, verbatim. That's exactly what you said about Mighty Number 9. That it's exactly what you want, but you're still gonna call it lame.
Yeah. I mean, this is not what we want. It's what no one wants. What we wanted was what wasn't a commercial. We're just like actual, highly high def Pokemon in the wild interacting with the wild. But
It looks great on Android. He's just salty because he's an iPhone.
well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about like the Pokemon can contextualize the environment that it's in. But it was pitch black in my house because I didn't have the lights on in the morning, and the camera is terrible at picking up light. Like,
Yeah. Because, Jesus Christ. Servers are down, everybody.
Yeah.
No. That's not what I'm talking about. That has nothing to do with the service.
I know.
When I was playing this morning, it was good. But it was pitch black on the camera, even though I could see perfectly well with my eyes. It speaks to how well our eyes are at picking up light. I do appreciate that. Thank you, evolution. Anyway, the cameras don't have that apparently.
That offends my religious friends.
My religious friends, they need to keep on listening to this podcast and give us a like. Anyway, the game was fun though. But it did seem odd when it's pitch black and a slowpoke was just sitting there like nothing was happening. Like it's just a cool day. It's pitch black. You should be sleeping or something. I don't know. The game, it's a cute little game, but I'm probably not gonna play it more than a week.
I don't like that you can't turn on your phone's light when you're doing that. Like, I tried to turn on my phone's flashlight through my phone before I did that, but it didn't register. That game is like the anti-game for me. It requires walking and internet, which are two things I do not like to do. Like, I don't have internet outside of my home, so I can't
God bless.
go places. I also don't like walking.
Well, I like walking. I actually want to go to the park and see a Gyarados in the lake. I can't wait for that. I know there's gonna be some terrible Gyarados overlay over the pond, but I don't know. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool.
I walked to class. I walked to UNO classes from Monday to Thursday. I could totally play this game, unless the servers are still down.
Wait, what class are you taking? You taking college courses?
I'm taking pre-calc.
Ha!
So
Nerd.
you're gonna take calculus? You're gonna take calculus next year?
I'm considering it. Right now, I am signed up for statistics.
Good luck with that, nerds.
Yes, thank you. Oh my God! Look, there's a Pidgey. There's a Pidgey nearby.
Catch it.
It looks like a Pidgeotto. That's pretty big.
Pidgeotto. Oh, how do I do this?
Okay.
You just tap on it.
Let's all. What's next
No.
on the docket?
Stop. Well, how do you feel about Linnet?
Oh yeah.
How do I feel about it? Well, I downloaded it. I had it for about 5 minutes.
Good.
And I had it for about 5 minutes last night. I played it for 5 minutes. I caught who is this? I caught a Charmander.
Nice.
And yeah, it's adorable. And then I closed it out because I got bored.
What's your name?
My name is another Linnet because
Get out.
Linnet got taken.
Get out. What's your name?
All my names got taken. My default internet name is Dickard. Somebody took Dickard.
Of course they did.
And I did not put Mark Anthony, my name. That was taken. Then I put Mark, that's taken. So my name is the Brown Lucario, but there's no O in the Brown.
BRW, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's Brash Catching.
What? Brass. Shut up.
I wanted to go with something that would work. Like, that would definitely not be taken. Safe to say I found it.
Yeah. I don't think anyone wants it, by the way, so.
My friend's name is Trash Ketchum.
Who's that?
Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Fillinger.
Oh.
Oh.
Shout out to the sub.
Yeah.
Community member. That's what we're going to call you.
He's not he commented once. That's more than I could say about, like.
Commented like 3 times, actually.
This is more I could say about most people.
Speaking of which, there was a flame war in the comments of our first video.
We went over that.
That
It's
just
over.
started
It's
up.
settled. It's settled.
It started up.
Again?
Yeah.
Why
Y'all
can't-
need to calm down.
Why can't they do it on the newer ones? I like to think we got better. Why did he wallowing in our filth?
Y'all gotta calm yourselves with some pretty hurtful messages.
Did it involve Jacob?
Yeah.
I know he has nothing to do better on YouTube because all he subscribed to is CrossFit.
And Bros V. He's such... Oh my gosh. I have so many problems with him as a person.
Well, that's cool.
So many problems.
You want to air those grievances right now?
You're kind of a bigot, dude. You just need to calm down.
What?
He's kind of a bigot.
All right, well, give me some examples.
He said, well, we were driving to school one morning, and something about Asians. There was an Asian person waiting at the bus stop, Said something about filthy Asians or dirty Asians or something. I can't remember. I tried to block it out. He hates people that watch musicals. He thinks they're not masculine if you watch musicals at all.
I don't like musicals.
Even though, like, 3 of his best friends are in musicals frequently. Or, sorry, 1/3 of his best friends.
Seems like, I mean, I think he's just rejecting it, but musicals are not, I don't like musicals at all.
I mean, yeah, they're not
Good.
You don't hate people that watch them, do you?
No. I mean, I hate them for other reasons, but not that.
Oh, this is disappointing.
What's disappointing? Well, you're in musicals?
I like musicals, but it's just like what you just said about Jacob is actually disappointing.
And last night he walks up to me because I'm at his house playing games. It's where I first played Pokemon Go. Great game, go get it.
Great.
But he's like, it's funny.
Shameless
Anyway,
advertising.
he walks up to me. He says, "White power." He says that too many times for it to be a joke anymore. It's not even a joke anymore. It's just stupid.
It's not a joke. It's a way of life, man.
All right, I'm done.
All right. Anyway, since you aired your grievances, I'm going to air mine. I went to the gym 2 days ago. Working
The real gym?
Yeah, the real gym to
Whoa.
not train my Pokemon, to train my legs. So
Don't skip leg day.
yeah, don't. There's no point. Leg day's a fun day because it doesn't take that. Anyway, whatever. So I went there. I went to Planet Fitness, my local gym, right across the street from me. What are you laughing at?
Planet Fitness.
Every month they give a pizza.
Down with business.
Every month they give us pizza.
Ooh, wow. Why?
Because it's not.
I'm sorry.
You do all this work all month. You have to begin the month. You need to give yourself a little treat.
I feel like I heard about this before.
Personally, I don't eat the pizza because it's like that no name pizza that you see on TV shows. It's like thin. At least that's from what I've seen.
Doesn't care. It's still pizza.
I'm very hoity-toity about my pizza eating. If I'm gonna eat pizza, I want the finest pizza from Pizza Hut.
Oh my god!
Pizza Hut is trash.
Wait, what is trash? All right, what's not trash then? Papa John's.
Papa John's is the best.
Oh
All
no!
right,
And we are not getting paid for this.
No,
I'll give you.
No,
I'll give you Papa John's is good. Pizza is definitely good. Domino's is trashier than
Domino's
pizza.
is absolute trash.
That's trash. I'll give you. I agree on that.
I
So
love
trash.
Domino's.
Linnet, get out.
Domino's
There's the
is
door.
one step away from no name pizza.
One of those places.
Oh my! But it's delicious.
What I get if I have to get Domino's, like everyone at the party says we're getting Domino's, I get chicken and onion pizza with Alfredo sauce. It's actually quite passable.
Well,
Nah.
I mean, I never make out with anyone after, but that wouldn't happen anyway. So
what did I do with anything? Did I miss something? Did I miss the joke?
onions, they're bad for your breath.
Oh,
Right.
I love onions, man.
Onions are delicious.
Fucking, I ate an onion like an apple. How you're supposed to do it? Twice.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it now. I don't think that's very healthy.
How you're supposed to eat bell peppers too. That's how they're originally bred to be eaten. Just straight in, like an apple.
Alright, can you switch that tab? Because I'm looking at OMG Bloody Condom Challenge. I don't want to look at that. Yeah, switch that tab for me, buddy.
This is disgusting.
You're supposed to be reading the comments.
I definitely wasn't, but... No,
All right.
switch off this. I don't want to read the news either. Can you go back to the time, please? Get off Facebook. Oh, thank you. Anyway, I got an announcement for you. We're going to have a Facebook account. We're going to have a Twitter account. And we're going to interact with all 9 of our fans.
Yay!
That
10.
means you, Linnet. That means you, Sam.
So it's 10. Right?
I ain't a fan. I hate you.
How you come here every week and you make this podcast. I feel like I always felt like you didn't like this podcast.
No, I love this podcast.
This is funny.
Shout out to Dante.
So why is it taking you 6 weeks to subscribe to your own channel?
I haven't subscribed yet because I don't want to inflate our numbers like that.
Inflate our numbers. It's not gonna matter when we got 10 million.
Yeah, but I don't want to be the one that gets us to 10 million.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
And then
it's
y'all
the
can get hacked by
principle.
Poodle Corp.
Hmm?
And then y'all can get hacked by Poodle Corp.
Nah, we're not getting hacked by Poodle Corp. He's gonna be like, what is this?
I feel like this
He's
joke is going
too
over my
stupid.
head.
Poodle Corp hacks everybody. He hacked Watch Mojo, I think.
Yeah, he did. He hacks anybody who has more than 3 million subscribers, and he threatens to close the accounts of people who have over 5 million subscribers.
Why?
Because he's a dick.
Exactly. Okay, so he hacks into their accounts and changed the names of their videos to "You've been hacked by Poodle Corp" or whatever. So let's see. He's hacked Watch Mojo.
He's hacked a lot of people.
Yeah.
Leafy
is here. Yes.
Deserve to get hacked.
Queefy
Oh,
Brazier.
rude.
Slam.
So that we got that going. So go to our Facebook. We're gonna make that after this podcast. Go to our Twitter. I'm gonna post funny jokes, hopefully, if I can think of anything.
My AP scores.
Testing.
Don't talk about school. Don't talk about. Anyway, enough of that. We got social media going. But back to my story. So I was at the gym working out my legs, and I was doing my stuff with my dumbbells, doing the dumbbell squats, doing the sumo squats and the goblet squats, my single-legged squats. But then after that, I actually go to the bar and do those power squats, do those deadlifts, and every time, there's always somebody on it, which I have no problem with. I just wait. But since I went in the afternoon this time, I went about 6. This is the time when all the adults get off of work. Because normally I go in the morning and no one's there in the morning, so I can do whatever I want. And the people that are really trying to work out are there, so you get on the bar pretty quick. But since everyone there is I guess they're trying to show off, because there's guys that's on the bench press machine for 40 minutes. Like, I've been working out for 40 minutes. I've been doing dumbbells. I'm on the machine. I've been on the treadmill. And you're still on the same bar doing the same. You're still doing bench press, buddy. What are you doing? Are you trying to impress somebody? Because you're not impressing me. You're mid-40s, and you have nice arms. You have a large gut, and no woman wants you at this point.
Oh.
It's not because of that. It's because you're not getting any women at the gym. And if you are trying to do that is sad. Because you I don't know. I don't know. The only women that go to this gym are moms. So have fun with that. They've been ran through a couple of times, had a couple of children. You can enjoy that.
Okay.
Some people here are trying to actually work out and trying to actually get better. How about you let somebody that's young enough come in, that's trying to do something with their lives, instead of just sitting here for an hour trying to do bench presses, taking 20 minutes in between sets? How about you let somebody actually that wants to work out, that paid their membership to work out, and not here to flirt? Waste somebody else's time, not mine. That's why I'm never going back at 5 o'clock or later, because they're not there. They're obviously not there to work out. They think it's a club. Go to the club if you want to go club. That's what the club is for. This is not a club. This is a gym.
You want to go clubbing? Go play golf.
I don't think. Would this happen like at another gym I've never been? Like,
yes,
probably. But I like to think like at Gold's gym, like people are there to lift. It seems like a more serious place, and maybe it's not.
You got dumb frat bros at every gym that are just. But
it's not dumb frat bros though. Like,
I'm just talking about people that are generally there to work out to get girls, not work out.
I'm working out to work out and get girls, but I'm not sitting there. Oh, you're saying like just sitting there and work out to attract people? I'm not.
Yeah, actually going to that gym particularly.
Yeah, if you're one of these people that sit there for 40 minutes doing bench presses, you are a douchebag. There's no two ways about it. That's who you are. Hopefully you can fix this, but it's probably what you are going to be.
You're a wash bag.
No, you're a straight up douchebag, a used douchebag.
Yeah, you know what that means? Wash in German. That's what I was going.
That douche means wash? Oh yeah, sick douche, and I remember that, the reflexive verb. Sorry. Guess who's not taking German 4 next year? All right. Anyway.
Me as well.
I think it's time to flex our brain muscles with some trivia.
Oh. This one's about them Sony people.
Last week you got 3, so all I gotta do is beat 3, and I'm up on the E.
Where's Sony located, Mark Anthony?
In Tokyo, Japan.
Good. You didn't get it confused with China this time.
Same thing.
Not even.
See, what I really wanted to say.
For racism.
What I really say is Tokyo, Japan, China. That's what I really want to say.
Japan, China, yeah.
Mark, chill.
Sony's canceled collaboration with Nintendo became what high-selling console?
The PlayStation. I asked pretty much the same question last time.
Exactly.
All right.
I'm starting you off easy.
I got 2.
On which system was the dual analog / DualShock controller first introduced?
I know the PlayStation 2 definitely had it, but I don't know about the PlayStation 1. I don't know, PlayStation 2 then.
Not PlayStation 1. When was the production of games for the PlayStation 1 ceased? When did they cease production for PlayStation 1 games officially?
God, I'm gonna say
Just the year. It's fine.
2001.
Nope. March 23rd, 2006.
God,
Literally a year before the PlayStation 3 came out.
That's the same with the PlayStation 2. They didn't stop making games till 2014, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that.
Highest selling video game console of all time.
I still keep making games for the Game Boy, so I guess the same
What
thing.
is the highest selling video game console of all time? Currently.
Currently? What's the PlayStation 2? Because it had DVD support.
There you go.
I got 3, right?
Yeah. No.
I got the
2.
first one, the
You
second.
got 2.
I got the first one and the second
You
one.
didn't get the second one. You said PlayStation 2, the second one was PlayStation 1.
The second question was what?
The dual analog and dual shock controller.
Didn't you ask the question if there was a failed thing that didn't go through Nintendo? And I said the
that
PlayStation.
was the first one.
The first one was where Sony is located, and I said Japan.
No, that wasn't the question.
No.
That wasn't part of the trivia.
So why'd you ask it then?
I wanted to see where you were going with that.
Alright, I got 2 then.
Yeah, you got... Why would that be a question, Mark? Come on, you think I'm a pleb? Alright.
I won't answer that question.
What do the symbols on a PlayStation controller mean?
X. You got an X there. I think, what's that? That's the O button. I mean the A button, right? So, and the circle is the B button. The triangle is the Y button. And the square is the X button.
Gotta do more than that. You can't just say what they are on the Xbox.
Or any other controller. Anyway, I don't know what they mean.
X means no, O means yes, triangle means perspective or head, and
Whoa.
square means menu or document.
But circle is never yes though.
In Japan it is.
Oh, I was talking about in games though. Circle is B and B is never yes.
You got 2. Just... Alright. Sony console that offered indie game development.
PlayStation 4,
Before that.
PlayStation 3.
No, that offered indie game development in-home. Sorry. My bad.
What do you mean in home?
In-home. Like, you could
Like,
buy this console, and it would give you development tools.
I'll buy this console and it gives me dev tools?
Yeah, you could make cheap games. They're pretty bad, but you could make games at home.
You talking about the game?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
Little Big Planet was...
No, what's the name of the console that
Oh.
you could make games on?
Hey, games? I don't know.
The Net Your Rose.
What kind of niche trash is this?
The kind of niche trash that's putting me ahead. What was the original...
What number is this?
This is number 7. What was the original Final Fantasy VII protagonist's name?
So it didn't end up being the name.
Yes.
So the guy his real name was what?
His real name is Cloud.
It was Cloud.
What was Cloud's original name?
Cirrus. His name was
No,
Cirrus.
before it was a Final Fantasy
Cirrus. His name was Cirrus.
game. Before it was a Final Fantasy game.
Oh.
What was the name of the protagonist that they were going to go with?
Alright, I'm gonna go with Cirrus. His name was Cirrus.
Hot-Blooded Detective Joe.
Are you serious? The entire name?
What was this game about? It was
It was a detective game.
And it was still an RPG.
Kind of.
So this
Yeah.
game seems totally different from what you're talking about.
No, it was Final Fantasy VII. They reused some portions of that game in Final Fantasy VII for like Midgard and stuff.
Like the cross-dressing section.
Yes, and some other stuff.
Interesting.
Alright. What number are we on? 8?
We're on 8.
I'm doing terrible.
Yeah.
This is like an average test for me.
What do the white towers on the PS2 startup screen mean? Or like a general idea of
White
what they
towers?
mean.
What are you talking about?
When you start up a PS2 and it does that thing, there are white
Oh,
towers.
I know what you're
and the
talking
camera
about.
zooms.
I have no idea, but it's really cool though. As,
Yeah.
as a little kid, I
What
thought
does it
that's so
mean?
cool. I don't know what it means.
Just take a guess.
You're going into the cyberspace.
It's got something to do with memory.
Oh, it's accessing your memory card?
Yeah. I'll give that a pass. It's the amount of blocks used on your memory card.
Oh.
And the length of them is how long you've played those games.
Never knew that. It's been a while since I played a PS2.
You've got 2.5.
2.5, doing good. That's solid.
Fine, I give you 3. What did...
No, I'll take 2.5.
Okay, what game had the most discs for a PlayStation game?
I remember this.
PlayStation 1.
Huh?
PlayStation 1, I believe.
Oh, I don't know. I forgot.
Riven, the sequel to Myst.
Yeah, it wasn't a good game. I'm pretty sure.
It was not, but it had like 14 discs.
We got all these discs, dude. What? Nothing on it.
Subjectively, the most anticipated Sony exclusive sequel that was most recently announced.
I'm not anticipating anything from Sony, so... This is the bonus question?
No.
How many questions we got left?
One.
Oh, God.
This and then the bonus question. It's a sequel to 2 PlayStation 2 games.
Injustice 2. What?
Uh...
So, it's not For Honor. For Honor came out, right? For Honor came out? Wait, it's a sequel, right?
Or a spiritual successor. It's made by the same studio.
Oh, what's that dumb game that you like?
What is that dumb game, Mark?
What's it? It's not Shadow of the Colossus. It's not Ico. What's it called? I got it right here. I know the name of it.
Yeah, no, can't look it up.
I'm not looking it up, but I know what it is. I know what you're talking about. I just don't know. Whatever.
You don't like Shadow of the Colossus?
Yeah, you're on the right track.
The Last Guardian.
Yes. There you go.
Got
You
3.5. Got 3.5.
3.5.
3.5.
You think Shadow of the Colossus and Ico are dumb?
No, I never play the games. I just...
Who's Polygon Man?
Polygon Man. He's polygonal. I know that much.
Oh my god.
What was he a character in like a beta game when the PlayStation 1 came out?
Technically.
Oh, I'm a smart man. I had no idea what that. I'm so...
I mean, that's not exactly what I'm looking for, because I don't know if he was ever in a game that was released.
No, it was probably just in a demo, but I don't know any more than that.
He was a Sony mascot. You could have just said Sony mascot. You got 3.5.
I'm up by half a point. We're both dumb and terrible. We averaged 35%.
I'm doing good at 0.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, I guess don't give trivia games, sorry.
Unless they show up often enough.
Yeah, but then you're not guessing anymore. They're co-host.
Yeah, true. Alright, what's next?
What's next? Well, nope, that's not it. That's my grocery list. Let's see.
Yes, I would like some bacon pretzels.
You know me, sitting in this house all summer, it's really, really hurting me. And you know, I always say this is the doldrums of summer. So, I've really been thinking how much I really like going to school, Sam. I can't wait to go back to school. How about y'all?
I thought you didn't want to talk about school.
I don't want to talk about school, but I don't want to talk about doing work at school. I like to go to school and mess around and not actually do work. Explains my position in school, but anyways. How do you feel, Linnet, about going back to school this August?
I'm looking forward to August 1st when the Common App opens up.
The what?
Common App.
What is this?
It's this general...
It's the Common Application Process.
Right.
Oh, so apply for school.
Yeah, it's mostly for private schools, but they have
no, it's for all of OPSB.
Huh?
It's for all of OPSB.
Well, there's some public schools that aren't on there.
Well, yeah, but all of OPSB recently signed on. Like Easton and them. They're all on it now.
No. I mean, like the colleges.
Oh, yeah, colleges. Stop being a forward-thinking individual.
I just want to I want to skip past this application process. I know it's going to be long and hard and arduous, and I'm not going to want to do it.
Can't wait till homecoming and prom.
Oh yeah, so
and Spirit Day.
I'm gonna go to homecoming this year, and I'm going to lose my virginity. I'm saying it right here. Well, yeah, high five.
Let's
high five. Right, come on. I'm saying it right now.
You might need to leave.
Saying it right now.
You're disgusting.
What? I mean, I'm disgusting. There's like people like a year younger than me having sex more than I ever will.
Young's gonna be having sex?
No, I said younger than me.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, where did you hear this?
On the Steam chat room.
Oh God, no. Oh God.
Anyways,
no. He's a terrible person.
He's not terrible. He's misguided. He has social ineptitudes.
So misguided.
Social ineptitudes that guy has.
He is a stalker. Like a scary stalker.
You see, there's a difference between being a stalker and being a dedicated admirer. That's how I think he is. He really loves women. He never do anything dangerous.
Specifically the triplets.
Anyway, these people don't know who that is. I don't want to appeal just to the school audience.
Yeah, true.
I'm looking forward to the baccalaureate brunch, to be honest.
I'm looking forward to not having to do anything this year.
Like, I can actually see me...
what is a baccalaureate brunch?
It's like... It's
like a week before graduation?
No, the Sunday before graduation. So it's like 2 days before.
Oh, everyone's going to be there?
No, unless you have to pay for it. You have to pay.
Oh, so no one's going to be there.
You get 1 + 1, right? You get a free +1.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
because if you had to make everybody pay then like nobody would come.
No,
Or nobody already comes.
So I get
it's like a deposit.
me and
Yeah.
the person I bring with me is gonna be free.
I might need someone to get me into those places.
So I can bring an extra person for free. I'm gonna bring the person I lose my virginity to at homecoming.
Okay.
Oh, shut up,
I'm
Mark.
gonna take my. I'm taking my hand down. You don't need to consider me for that.
I got my whole life planned out.
But yeah, every year they have a student speaker at the baccalaureate brunch where we nominate
Yeah, it's
and
not
vote for the speaker, and it's just been really. I've been really.
You want people to you want to be that person?
I wouldn't mind it.
What would you talk about?
Probably
though?
gonna be Oscar.
Oh, I think Oscar could also be a good candidate for that.
Why is my as soon as you say that name, I don't even know him at all. I just know that he's really good at school, and my immediate reaction is revulsion.
He's all right. He's pretty chill.
He's nice.
I know. I'm just jealous. I'm a jealous bastard. Not everyone's jealous of him. Obviously, it's just are you going to admit it?
No, I'm not.
You're not jealous of those grades, that hair, that jumpsuit.
I got out. I took my time. I'm free.
Are you free from school? Explain your situation, Sam, if you don't mind.
I'd really rather not.
Why?
I'm gonna tell him face to face.
You gonna tell every one of our viewers when we have 1 million subscribers?
I'm gonna tell the people I need to tell. They don't care. People that care, they'll find out.
Well, what do you mean they don't care? They better care. Why are they watching our videos
The
then?
people that care will find out when.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
know
like
what?
telling
You know
them.
what? This brings up a problem because I've been looking at our analytics, Sam. We only have 152 minutes watched. What kind of BS is that? That's a video and a half. I mean, no, that's 2 videos. Actually,
No.
that's 2.5. Whatever. It's not all our videos for one, and that doesn't add up. We got like 100 and something views. We got just as many views as we have views. I mean, that's watch time minutes.
Yeah, they don't watch the whole podcast through. I mean, we don't have any ads.
No, they don't have to watch
That's
this.
not even a problem.
This actually we do have ads. I put it back on. We'll talk about that after the
No, I
podcast.
turned them off.
You turned them back off?
When did you put them on?
This week. We'll talk about
Mark,
it.
son of a...
We'll talk about it later. We don't have to worry about.
I ain't messing with Google.
What are you talking about? By the time I'll mess with them, then don't worry. But I got you, son.
All
Don't
right.
worry. I'll mess
All
with
right.
them.
I'm still taking my cut.
I mean, yeah, you can get to have half of it. But my mom has to take half off the top. If she's serious about that. Anyways,
She can't be serious. I mean, she can.
she could take.
She can take as much as she wants.
Yeah,
but,
she take
like,
all 13 cents that we have.
I don't think she's being serious, unless she is. Do what you want. I don't know your parents, your mom, or your sister.
Yeah, but since you don't know them, I'll tell you though. She beats me every day.
No, I don't. Okay, whatever. Let's not talk about
She
your family.
obviously starves me,
Let's not talk
and
about your family.
and I have no nice place to lay my head.
She doesn't starve you. You're big as a bus.
Big as a bus. Thank you. Anyway, what were we
Hits
talking
like
about?
a truck, ladies and gentlemen.
You were 6'8" in Lake
Ladies,
Forest. My
hits like a
God.
truck.
Hits like a
if you
truck.
catch my cold.
I don't get it, but we'll go on. What were we
It's like
talking?
if you
Oh
catch
yeah,
my drift.
I'm tired of I'm just tired of being here. I'm tired of being in this house. I'm ready to go back to school.
Tired of not having friends.
Basically, I want to go back to school and have human interaction.
Dante's left.
You serious?
Yeah,
You late.
yeah.
Oh my God! What? When? I mean,
I don't want to put this man in
How much
business.
you want to bet he didn't leave?
nah,
Yeah, that's
I'm
as soon as he
fine.
said that, I'm like, this guy, he's pranking us. He's pulling the biggest prank of all time. It's gonna
It's
leave.
just a prank, bro.
I
It's-
mean, yeah, well, is it really a prank?
I don't know. No, we don't know that. But I think it's gonna be a 3-month build-up prank, and we're gonna see his stupid smiling face. He's gonna be laughing at us on August 8th.
I'm just stunned because he's in my homeroom, so
I ain't seeing y'all.
why not? Well,
Because I'm blind. Legally blind. Legally Blonde. Great movie.
No, stop.
get out.
Anyway, I'm just.
We gotta keep it
I
live.
want. All right, let's stay focused, guys. I know you all have ADHD from all those video games.
Video games cause violence.
Shut up. All right, I want to go back to school because I just miss those human interactions and making people laugh. You know, being in that study hall, with me, you, and Kay in particular.
Ooh.
You don't know how much.
Oh.
You don't know how happy that made me to go in there and I know I can make her laugh every day.
Why Kay in particular, huh?
Because he laughs at all my jokes.
That's because she...
I don't care. Don't diminish this. Don't diminish my
sorry.
comedy.
She's taken, Mark. She ain't...
I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say that. this is actually the opposite. It's actual friendship.
Whatever.
Stop being. Oh my god! Can I get a new co-host?
Listen, you talk about my love life almost every episode, and so I make one joke, and you blow up. I'm sorry.
I'm sensitive. I can dish it out real well. I can't take it though.
All right.
Mommy and Daddy are fighting again.
No, it's Daddy and Daddy. Anyways.
Oh God.
I just miss making people laugh, and I don't like being by myself.
He likes tickling their funnies.
And I like the structure of school. It gives me something to do, because sometimes I find myself, man, I'm just here all alone. Well, I have my sister, but I'm here, have nothing to do. I just end up not doing anything and kind of wasting my time. But if I'm at school, it motivates me to do something that I want to do, because I'm doing something I don't want to do. So if I'm doing this work, I'm like, I don't want to do this work. I want to start a podcast. And that's what I do.
We're going to film one big podcast with, like, all of our friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that,
Probably not going to be a podcast. It's going to be a video, though.
This is gonna be great. And then we can play Cards Against Humanity, right?
Nah.
Cards Against Humanity.
We'll find out.
What
No, because I'm thinking, like, 10 people.
I think Cards Against Humanity is a game for people that are not witty enough to make jokes themselves.
Oh! Fights!
Oh my god.
Let's all have fights. Alright, let's move on. Something.
Alright, my last thing about that is that something to be said about human interaction. It's not safe to be... It's not safe to be inside all day playing those video games, because sometimes you need a little love, you need a little like, you need friends, you need somebody to give you a compliment, somebody to give a compliment to every once in a while. And one important thing, you really need structure in your life. And I think school is really, really good about giving you structure. If you follow that structure, that's one thing, but it's there if you need it.
Mark just likes the ladies.
Yeah, I like pounding that meow, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, let's talk
Animal
about...
abuse is not okay, Mark.
Oh dear.
Let's talk about NBA free agency. Please. You know what happened, Sam? It's so controversial.
Kevin Durant did not sign with Golden State. Who knows?
He did sign with Golden State, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
That wasn't funny.
I was hoping he wouldn't.
Why?
He'd pull a DeAndre Jordan and just be like, nah, I'm good, man.
I feel like we've been dominating discussion, Sam. Linnet, how do you feel about NBA free agency?
This is the one part you said.
I prefer Animal Crossing over NBA, so there you go.
Fair enough.
I understand. How do you feel about Kevin Durant going to Golden State?
I know what I'm playing. You know who I'm playing with in 2K?
Is that the extent of your feelings?
I don't care until they start winning.
Alright. Well, me personally, how I feel about the situation, I kind of like it because I like super teams. Because even though, like, every year it's kind of like a foregone conclusion of who's going to win. You know, the best team. Obviously, idiots. The best team's going to win. And this proves that this team is a head and shoulders above any other team. So everyone is really expecting them to win. And just like this year, it's going to be really fun to see if the underdog can do it like it did this year. And I think it makes it even more dramatic when it does happen.
In what world is Cleveland the underdog?
The world that we live in this year.
You're not the underdog.
Not
really.
The underdog is the one that's not favored. Golden State was favored. Underdog is the one.
They're not really an underdog.
All right. Well, I mean, it seemed like they were if you go by their past two seasons, but they really turned it up in the playoffs. So maybe their true team is not really underdog. You laughing over there? What you laughing at?
They turned up in the playoffs.
Oh, all right. But anyway,
and because Golden State choked. I'm okay, sorry. Go back.
Yeah, it choked pretty hard. I mean, I wouldn't say choked. I said they got outplayed. There's a difference between those two.
Yeah, leave the choking to the Chicago Bulls.
And
leave the jokes to me, Mr. Lucker.
All right, fine.
And let's move past that. So there's been a lot of pushback, I guess you could say, about this move. Stephen A. Smith.
Let's not get into it.
No, I'm getting into it.
Does it matter?
It does. It does.
We already know it's a good thing. He says it's a weak move. Stephen A. Smith says it's a weak move.
Once again, this fake basketball analyst who doesn't really know anything about basketball, because if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go on B-Ball Breakdown, his YouTube channel, and you search up the time Mark Cuban went on the First Take show, they don't know anything about plays. They don't know anything. They just know like surface level storylines about basketball. That's not really like that's immaterial. Basketball is not a storyline. It's objective players playing in a game, and I just don't like what they do. It's all about legacy with them, and that's not what basketball is. If you get what I'm getting.
Anything you want?
Oh God, you're ruining it, Sam. Anyway, but basically, what he said, it's just a weak move by Kevin Durant because if you can't beat him, join him. But I get there's a litany of examples in the past 20 years that the best team is gonna win and that the super team, like there's nothing wrong with the super team, because the Celtics 2008 that was a super team. Kevin Garnett came from the Minnesota Timberwolves because he couldn't win anything there.
Big ticket.
He couldn't win anything there, so he went to the Celtics. Ray Allen couldn't win anything with the Bucks, so he went to the Celtics and they won the championship. And then he was complaining about that.
Do you know he was drafted by the Timberwolves? Ray Allen was drafted by the Timberwolves.
It wouldn't matter. They wouldn't have won anything anyway.
No, I mean, I'm just saying.
So Celtics, they were a super team. LeBron's team had 3 All-Stars on it, and that's obviously a super team. And they didn't even win half their titles, half their championship runs. So before that, let's see, the Lakers, they were a super team. I guess maybe would you say the early 2000 Lakers?
Not really. I knew they drafted or like traded for Kobe on draft night.
And they trade.
I'm thinking of super teams as like you're bringing people in.
A super team is just
established.
A super team is I think a team with 3 or more All-Stars. How you get them doesn't matter.
Well, it depends. Like there are some All-Stars that I think Zaza Pachulia is an All-Star.
All right.
He's not really high level.
All right, think like this. You should be able to contextualize that Zaza Pachulia and LeBron James are 2 different levels. Obviously, that was a weak year, and he obviously was the 12th man on that All-Star team. I'll have to look that up, and you better not look that up. Do not give Zaza Pachulia the time of day. Anyway, well, I'm just saying, not even at their super teams, you know the best team is going to win, and Kevin Durant knows that y'all are all going to judge him at the end of his career on how many rings he has. And that's sad. That's sad he has to do that. But he knows he has to go win a ring. He knows he's not on the best team. So, and he knows that OKC is not getting better anytime soon. What's that? Who's their coach? Billy Donovan? Scott Brooks 2.0? That guy's trash. Deion Waiters? That guy's not gonna help.
Mark's just a hater.
I'm not hating. I love the Thunder. I love watching them.
You're saying literally everyone is trash.
I'm not saying that they're trash. I'm saying their coach is trash. He is trash. He's objectively trash. He made the same mistake at the beginning of the year.
I'm sorry, who was up 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals?
Doesn't matter.
Kind of does. If you're getting your team to that level, you're not trash.
He's no. You're just saying you're being reductionist about it. It's that he's not getting them to that level. He's keeping them back. They're winning despite him. I mean, in spite of him. How you say that one? Whatever. He's not helping. Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook are so good, and Enes Kanter is so good on offense. They carried them that far.
All right, let's move on.
No, we're not moving on. We're not.
Mark, come on. We've talked about this enough.
No, we haven't. I'm saying that Kevin Durant made the smart move in this decision. He knows that OKC's not going anywhere, so he went to the Warriors, where he'll win a championship. And if he doesn't, that'll be disappointing.
Yes, but you just said.
All right. God, it's a discussion. It's not a pot. You don't have to have a.
I'm sorry.
Why you gotta break the flow?
I'm just saying, like, gotta let some topics die.
Gotta let some people die, right, Linnet?
Could we talk about Animal Crossing?
We've got a guest star, and we're not involving her.
Well, I'm sorry. Let's talk about Animal Crossing, whatever that is.
You never heard of Animal Crossing?
I heard of it. Never played it.
Oh, it's such a cute game. There's a bunch of tiny animals, and you're the only human, and you become the mayor.
It's like a city management game, right?
Yes.
Well, yeah, to an extent. It's not so much the whole city as your house, right?
It's the town. You manage the entire town. It's Animal Crossing New Leaf, by the way. It's such a great game. And then they have like tiny animals, and so they're like really short. And so sometimes when they wander a bit around the town, they stop in a flower bed, and only their head is showing. It's so great. But and I have my game on a certain time, so like it's in real time now. And so I play it at night to try to catch tarantulas and scorpions because they're in season. And I encountered a tarantula a couple nights ago, and we both spooked each other. So the tarantula hit a tree and died, and I ran to a bench that I had constructed myself in the town and sat on it.
This isn't a safe game for children if you got tarantulas running into trees and dying all the time.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're soulmates.
This game,
The tarantula and I.
it almost sounds like a game for me because it's city management, but it's a little too cutesy. I like RTS games that are violent, bloody, and where I can see the brain. I want to see the brain when they get shot.
If it makes you feel any better, when you miss catching the tarantula or the scorpion, they attack you and then you get sent straight to your house.
But do I die though?
You get knocked out.
Do I see the rigor mortis set in?
Okay, no. But the bugs die when they fall into the water.
So it's not graphic.
It's an E game.
Not that.
It's E-game.
Yeah.
It's an E-game. Oh, and you can shake out trees and the beehive falls out, and if you don't run inside in time, you get stung.
That's scary. I don't like bees. I don't like bees at all.
So what you're saying is we should get you a beehive for Christmas?
No, I'm not saying that. I had a very traumatic experience as a little kid. I was washing my car. Well, not my car. It was at my grandmother's house, and we were washing my car for some reason. It was really hot. So I had my shirt off. A beauty as that was. I guess the bees didn't like the view too much, so two of them double teamed me, got me right on my shoulder. And you know, being a little kid I panicked and I cried. It really hurted. And I went inside, and my dad had to get a cigarette out and open the cigarette and get the tobacco out. And he sprinkled the tobacco on my shoulder, and the stinger came out. Oh, that's pretty cool. You're a pretty handy man. You know what to do in a situation like this. Thank you. I always appreciate that, because he saved my life. If that stinger didn't come out, I might have died. I might not be here right now. Anyway.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. It's cool to have a father. He's not here, by the way. What else about Animal Crossing?
No one dies except for the bugs. Everyone is friendly.
So you're telling me this game is lame, Linnet?
Wow.
Oh my god.
You can probably throw in some mods.
I feel personally attacked.
It's a DS game. A 3DS game, right?
It's a 3D, yeah.
There's a GameCube version.
Yeah.
I think that's the original Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Well, of course. Anyway, what's all I got on the docket? Let's see.
Killable children mods.
God damn.
Skyrim. Great.
So I have exhausted my list of notes and topics. So the next thing is 5 things to look forward to in your disgusting, lowly lives. We got Olympic basketball.
Throw that in the trash.
Don't you want to watch Team USA going against the world? Let's look at those rosters.
They're full of trash.
Look at those rosters right quick.
They got no LeBron.
They got no, that's not Derrick Rose. That was Kyle Lowry. They had Jimmy Butler on there.
In the trash.
DeAndre Jordan, Kevin Durant, Boogie Cousins, my favorite. They got Paul George. I like him.
I love Boogie.
Oh my god, not Paul George.
Oh, because he snapped his leg?
Yes!
Don't worry, he'll be good. He won't snap his leg this time.
Let's do it again.
They fixed that problem with the stanchion being too close, so it won't happen again, hopefully.
And hopefully he drinks his milk?
Nope.
Okay.
No, milk had nothing to do with that one. There was no way that wasn't going to snap.
Oh my god.
We should watch that.
No!
That and the Kevin Ware one. Super cut on top of each other.
We should just have that, like, a gif of that going the whole podcast instead of this gameplay.
And then we could have that quarterback that snapped
Joe
his...
Theismann.
Yeah, him.
That wasn't that.
I never watched that.
That was awful.
That wasn't that bad.
What happened?
The dude... Okay, I think some defensive player fell
Lawrence
on Joe
Taylor.
Theismann. Huh?
Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor fell on
He
Joe
didn't
Theismann.
fall on him. He straight up tackled him.
Yeah, but still, like, when he...
Knocked him out.
The gravity
Like a
of...
chump.
His gravity
And his
just
fat self.
just took his
large
leg,
man.
like, just snapped it. It was awful. Like, it snapped it right here.
Like a chicken
like,
bone.
in this, like,
Oh,
right by the calf.
I thought it would be
calf.
the knee. I don't want to see that break. Anyways, speaking of broken knees, Kyrie Irving's on here, Draymond Green,
Trash.
Carmelo Anthony, DeMar DeRozan,
Trash.
Harrison Barnes, and Klay Thompson. I think that's all of them. And this team is solid. I mean, it's not the best team that we got.
Solid trash.
There's no LeBron on here. There's no Steph.
No LeBron. Or no.
Did Steph ever play on an Olympic team before? I don't think he did.
Nope.
So I don't know why he didn't play on this one.
Wants to stay healthy.
I mean, but as an NBA player, you usually do it once and maybe not do it again. I understand LeBron not doing it. He's like 31 years old and he done it like 3 times.
LeBron's a chump.
Maybe we could see Steph in 2020.
Nah,
he'll be like 33 by then. So.
Oh,
Isn't he
okay.
26?
No, he's older than you think. He's been in the league a long time.
He's as old as Ricky Rubio.
No, because Ricky Rubio got drafted when he's like 18, and he got drafted out of college.
He's 28. Okay, so he'll be 32.
You see, everyone thinks there's gonna be like so many more years of this. He's just hitting his prime. Nope, he's probably got like 3 more years of this, maybe, if that. If his ankles don't catch up to him.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's a true fact of life. I have a hard time seeing him play past 35. Anyway, another thing to look forward to, the NBA season in general. I'm really curious to see how Kevin Durant fits with the Warriors, see how dominant they will be. I'm also curious, going back to the free agency thing, how much of a train wreck the Chicago Bulls are going to be. What are they doing? They got rid of their Rose so they can rebuild. So you got Jimmy Butler, he's about 24, 25. You build around him for the next 5 years. So what do? You get washed up, dirty, old, nasty, dead Dwayne Wade at 35 years old. You got a guy that can't shoot at point guard. Rajon Rondo. Dwayne Wade can't shoot either. So you got 2 guys on the perimeter that can't shoot. And
it's also they can start Doug McDermott at power forward.
You can start him so you have 2 people that shoot, but Fred Hoiberg
one person that shoots.
wasn't Jimmy Butler can shoot for
not too well.
I mean, he's
better than them, but he's
average.
He's
average. I'll take very average than Dwayne Wade. He's the worst 3-point shooter by percentage I think all time. No, maybe that's Charles Barkley, but he's like he's first or second up there. But and Rajon Rondo, he doesn't even take enough threes to like qualify. And that team's gonna be a train wreck, and it's really sad to watch us. Like if I was a Bulls fan, but I'm happy for Derrick Rose. Hopefully, I'm predicting right here, right now, he's playing 70 games this season. 70 games. His knees gonna be nice and tight. He's gonna be able to do all the little floaters, all the crazy layups. I don't know what that means. He's gonna be able to come back, and he's gonna be.
This is why you're single.
He's gonna be top three, and top 3 NBA teams. He's not gonna be top 3 MVP voting, but he's gonna be pretty good this year, I think.
He might get comeback player.
They don't have that. They got most improved player, but they're not gonna give that to him.
Oh, same difference.
Well, it's not the same difference, and if it was different, it's not the same. Another thing to look forward to is UFC 200. You get to see. I'm not. You gonna watch this? Anything you gonna watch this?
Nah. Well, throw that in the trash.
The only reason I put it on here because I'm probably gonna watch it illegally. I want to say this.
You look at those cam girls. It's the only way you can get legitimate streams sometimes. Not that I would know.
Streams, cam girls.
Not that I would know.
Anyway,
only Sam would know that.
No, actually, I don't know from personal experience.
I can't wait to see Brock Lesnar go against Mark Hunt or Mark Hunt.
Former Minnesota
Go against
Vikings.
Mark Hunt.
Mark Hunt.
Go against Mark Hunt. Anyway, you don't look pleased, Linnet.
Don't quit your day job.
Tell you what, you want to look pleased? Go watch Vegan Games.
Anyway, can't wait for that matchup. I got Brock Lesnar winning in 3 rounds.
I second that.
Alright. We got a Batman Return to Arkham.
Woo!
It's a remaster of all the games I never played, and it's on a console, easy for me to say, that I don't have the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. So I'm looking forward to that. Maybe this Christmas I'll actually have money.
I'll have a PS4.
Do you have a super console?
College roommates.
A current day console?
No. I have the 3DS.
You know, that's all you need, really. That's all the good games come out on. That's a little secret. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
What?
Everyone lied. The media, IGN, Polygon, they all lied to you. Say all the hot new games are coming out on the PS4 and Xbox One. It's really with the PC and the Nintendo stuff is really where it's at.
PC Master Race.
Because most of the exclusive worth anything on either the consoles are going to be coming out on PC anyway, like the time exclusives.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think the exclusives of any of them are that good anyway. So, I recommend if you're going to buy a console, just buy a PC, unless you're getting a Wii U, which actually has unique games on it.
Or get a PS4 if you want.
And the last game. Wait. The last thing to look forward to, Pokemon Sun and Moon. I don't know, Sam. A little suspicious.
I ain't done nothing.
It's just like the 6th week in a row that you put this on here. Somebody putting on here. I don't know.
I'm hyped for Sol Galeo. He's like Entei, but better.
Are you keeping up in the news? Those like since the last podcast, I think 9 new Pokemon came out.
I don't care about them.
Man, they look cool and they're unique, and it's all based on Hawaii and like the Hawaiian biology. So they got all like animals based on that. It's pretty cool.
Absolute trash.
Is it? I don't know if we went on this before, but I don't care if we did. Is anything? What y'all looking forward to in this new game? Do you play Pokemon, Linnet?
No.
God,
I know I'm a communist. I'm a terrible person. Thank you.
No, I'm just saying it. I don't know. You put those words in my mouth. I was gonna say that it's okay not to like Pokemon. I hope you know what you're missing.
I do.
But if you have 3DS,
I'm missing Beedrill.
If you have a 3DS and you don't have Pokemon, that seems kind of odd to me.
Well, I have schoolwork to do. I can't be playing games all the time and be catching up with what games there are.
Don't rub it in my face, Linnet. I know I should be doing work over summer. I know I should be reading my summer reading books.
Hey, I haven't done that either. So
I got him.
Did you start?
No.
I actually started. I'm like almost halfway done my first book.
Oh, you're ahead of me then.
But you're actually doing something in your life. You're doing pre-cal during the summer.
Yeah.
So you ought to be proud of yourself. So what are you looking forward to, Sam? I know we haven't done this before, but
Prom, homecoming.
Well.
The social aspect.
Oh, you're doing the same thing as me? At a prom?
No.
Who you taking to prom?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Any girls? Any men?
No
brother,
men.
sister, cousin?
No men. No family members.
I'm probably gonna ask myself to go, and then I'm
gonna decline.
Probably gonna decline, yeah. And then I'll probably cry into myself, give myself a shoulder to cry on. Anyway, Pokemon Sun's gonna come out any day now. You just wait. Hold your breath for it. It'll be out any second now. It's at 3DS out, and it'll be on there soon enough. Anyway, the game of the week, you guessed it, Super Mario RPG. One of the best RPGs of all time, in my opinion. And we have that gameplay. It probably ran out by now, because it's hour and 12 in. But it's a really good game. It's a really fun story, and it's the first Mario RPG. And I don't think any other Mario RPG is really better than it since then. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, I haven't kept up with Mario because I'm not a Nintendo kind of guy.
What are you then?
Sony/PC.
Sony Pony.
The fact I expected you to say Sega.
Well, I'm a Sega type of man.
Dude, I love the Dreamcast. Best system ever. Actually, the Sega Jaguar.
You know, I'm more of a Sega Saturn type of guy. No, maybe more 32X kind of type of guy.
Sega CD, probably.
No, I'm more like a Philips CD type of guy.
Oh.
The Dreamcast 2 is coming out, right?
No.
The what?
The Dreamcast 2?
No.
It isn't?
It's
No.
not.
It's not real.
That's not a real thing. That's been a fake thing for like the past 10 years.
See, I didn't care. See, I haven't been paying
What
attention.
do you do with your life? When you go home, are you gonna study when you go home today?
No.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna listen to Spotify.
You know, I can't listen to music because music is a little too intense for me. Because all I listen to is rap music and rock music, and I don't really like any other type of music. But I take months of not listening to music on Spotify because it makes me feel emotions that are too intense for me.
You can do what I do and just skip around on Spotify.
You bought premium?
No.
Well, I can only do that 6 times a day. And then I have like 50 songs in my playlist, and I'm too dumb to make a new playlist. But anyway,
I got 109 songs on one of my playlists.
you probably never get the song that you want. Like I want.
Yeah.
I like the way you move by Outkast out of this 109 playlist. It's gonna take all this time to get there.
On Spotify? Yeah, I don't use Spotify.
But what do you use?
YouTube.
Oh.
Gotta rep the community.
Well, you have a computer, so you don't have to, like, you could play it while you're doing something else on a phone, unless you have YouTube Red. You can't play it on the background, so.
Shout out if you want us to do some YouTube Red stuff.
Yeah, do some RedTube stuff.
Oh my God, no! God, y'all do that together, not me.
I was just saying what Sam said.
No, I said YouTube Red.
I thought I said YouTube, whatever, alright.
You
Anyway.
said RedTube.
Anyway, we're done with this podcast. We go play Super Mario RPG. Download it. I mean, don't download it. Buy it legally. Buy it legally. And, yeah, I hope you enjoy this podcast. Linnet, you had fun?
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You only talked for like 5 minutes. I'm sorry for that.
You're right.
He's not sorry.
You came all the way out here from your nice posh homes on the hill and to come out here in this hellhole.
I live 8 minutes away.
Well, don't tell me that. I think... Alright, then.
Don't worry, I didn't tell you what my address is.
Yeah, that's what the student directory is for.
I think, one, we got that, and I think I put the location of this video. Everyone knows the location of this video where we recorded that, so... Not really.
No, they don't.
Anyways.
Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Make sure to follow us on Facebook. Check up on that.
Expect new videos this week. Yeah. Not on this channel, but expect them. I mean, expect.
No, I got a Thief playthrough coming through.
I got
the pipe.
I got
on this channel.
Something coming through. I don't know what. It's coming this week.
That's all that's
I'm coming this week. Yep. We're done. Cut it off. Cut it off. Wait, we got some.